title of my presentation is National Goes International, because I don't want to enter into many details. I decided to talk about how only 16 respondents could make a big impression as far as validation and facilitation is concerned. Okay. Now I would like to move on. I don't know if I can. So, sorry.
If there is anything we can do, Angela.
Sorry?
Please let us know.
Yeah, if you can help me, because I can't move the slides. I don't know why.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
So this is the agenda. As you can see, there are lots of questions. Why are so many questions? Because we have waited for a lot of questions from the audience, but there weren't so many. So as a teacher, I always wanted to teach my students to ask questions. Asking questions is the basis of inquiry-based learning, which is very important for the critical thinking and for communication. So the first question is, why are we here? Who is professional? Because I will take this opportunity to make my organization a little bit visible to everybody. What does it do? What does this conference disseminate? Why National goes international? Where the conference participants are from, and the conclusion. All right, so we are all here because we want to find out a lot of things about the status of training programs for validators and facilitators. And we were very much into these problems, listening to our partners who talked previously about the situation in all their countries, which are scattered all over Europe. Who are we? We are a non-governmental and non-profit foundation in Romania. We are a school of languages. We teach Italian, Spanish, German, English, and even Finnish. And we are also concerned with training, mentoring, and a lot of coaching. Professional supports the human dignity and well-being of women. So we are advocates of women's and of gender equality. And we had lots of projects connected with this topic. So for other people who are not from Romania, I chose this picture because if you Google Romania or Romanians, you are going to discover that the answer is the question, what Romanians are famous for, Transylvania and the story of Dracula. We are based in Transylvania. If you look on the right side of this slide, you are going to see a bear. So we have a wide population of bears, and there is a lot of debate on their future, if we need so many or if we don't. Some people who like hunting, they are of the opinion that we have to hunt them. Other people are defending and say that we are the last country maybe in which such a population of bears exists. What am I doing here? I was responsible for the survey in English, and I spread it, and we received 16 responses from 12 countries. To my amazement, we received from Romania 4 answers, which were concerned with a very interesting project run by an association called Diverse, who is engaged in helping Roma people, that this easy to read method was used for Roma people because they are not very much educated, and it was appropriate for them to use this method. The answers of the English survey, you can see there are the flags here on the map. So they are from north, from Finland, where we found a validator, a trained validator. She was the only one trained. Up to Canada, Portugal, Spain, and France, Germany, Croatia, Italy, Bulgaria, Poland, etc. So going on, I was just talking about this Roma community because in Transylvania, I don't know why, we are the second largest, we have the second largest Roma population. After Giurgiu is the first, and we are the second. Here in the right up hand corner, you can see the symbol of Roma community is the wheel. And that was very interesting to find that this easy to read has been used with this community in our country. For the rest, for the age, education, and gender, we discovered things like this. I think they are similar to Spain because the respondents were between 51 and 61 of age. So if there is a strong correlation between age and subsequent opinions and behavioral traits, these age can show it. They all had a master or a PhD degree, and perceptions differ among survey respondents when they are compared by gender. The percentage of female survey respondents was 3 times higher than that of the male ones. And now I'm asking you why. Why do you think? Because females are better at reading since the primary school girls tend to read better than boys. I searched the internet and found another survey applied to 2,000 people. And there they say that women read more than men, and that men rarely finish a book. Or maybe, and this is my opinion, women are more empathetic. So being a gender advocate, I would like to stress a little bit over this matter. Validators and facilitators needs. From all the replies, only the Finnish respondent seems to be a validator. From the responses related to training, we might conclude that there is a particular interest in this path. So our project has all the, how should I say, it is very appropriate, and it is going to be to answer a need or more needs, because there aren't many facilitators and validators trained. As I remember well, the name of these, let's say, professions between inverted commas, or maybe they will really become professions, were debated in our project at the beginning. The majority of volunteers need training, and if this will be concluded with a certification, which is going to happen in our project at the end, because it is a 3-year project, their confidence and responsibility among both categories, validators and facilitators, will definitely increase. Which are the most important mental abilities to be addressed? Intellectual disability involves problems with general mental abilities that affect functioning in 2 areas. Intellectual functioning, such as learning, problem solving, judgment. Adaptive functioning, activities of daily life, such as communication and independent living. Intellectual and reading related disabilities represent the majority problems dealt with, over 50%. I didn't want to use a lot of figures, and didn't want to use the results of the questionnaire in graphs, because I wanted to highlight what they are transmitting. Are there certified professions in easy to read? So I don't think that we found out in this survey in English, because only the Finnish professor at the university said, I am the person in charge of the courses in Easy Finnish at our university. And I wrote another comment, which I liked very much. I love that you are doing this survey. And this can say a lot of things for us as partners in this project. So this is the disclaimer, and I would like to thank you all for listening to me, and I wish you have a rewarding experience by taking part in this conference. So goodbye.
Thank you very much, Angela, for your presentation. As we are a little bit behind the schedule, we will take questions as usual in the chat area. So I invite all participants, all attendees, to feel free to type their questions or comments, and all panelists will answer them there.